As of 2022, more than 282 million people in Africa were experiencing hunger. 1 in 3 children was stunted, and 145 million children lived in food poverty. Additionally, 80% of Africans could not afford a healthy diet. Despite our vast agricultural potential, many of us still have limited access to affordable, nutritious food. Indeed, we have a food problem, but what is the issue? What has brought us this far? There are many contributing factors, but the summary is our unwillingness to solve our problem. As the saying goes, where there is a will, there is a way. No problem can be solved if we don't put in the work. And no matter the number of excuses we make, excuses don't solve problems, solutions do. I've heard people say, not everyone will farm, or we cannot all go to the farm. But my question is, does everyone eat? Is anyone exempt from eating? If you eat, then you must farm. Beyond the tremendous benefits of growing your own food, there is an urgent need for us in Africa, especially in Nigeria, where I came from, to return to the farm. I cannot live on African soil and not engage in farming, no matter my profession or job. Farming is our responsibility. It is our heritage. Africa is the Garden of Eden, a place where all things thrive. I love the story of Isaac in Genesis 26:12-14. During a time of famine, God told him to remain in Gerar and sow in the land. Isaac obeyed, and he reaped 100-fold harvest in the same year. That is putting faith to work. God did not come down to solve Isaac's problem, even though there was famine in the land. But when Isaac followed God's instruction, God blessed him. We must also follow the same principle. There are solutions to our food problems if we are willing to take action. I know some people have mentioned security challenges and how miscreants are killing farmers and destroying their farms. I believe that is a direct threat to our lives, and we must not remain silent about it. These miscreants are not foreigners. They live among us or have informants in our communities. Why can't we trace their communication networks and address the root cause of the problem? We will discuss the issue of insecurity in greater detail later, but for now, let's focus on addressing our food problem. We don't need to rely on the government or politicians to solve this problem for us. We should take this as our own responsibility. And farming has become easier these days, thanks to the various methods we can now employ. From hydroponics to traditional soil-based farming, you can grow what you eat. Foods like vegetables, fruits, spices, and staple crops can easily be cultivated in your garden. I'm glad there are individuals among us who are already excelling in farming despite the challenges. We'll discuss more about what they are doing in our next discussion. If, peradventure, you don't have much space to do your farming, here are some ideas. 1. Container gardening. Use pots, buckets, or other containers to grow crops like tomatoes, peppers, herbs, or leafy greens. Ensure proper drainage by adding holes to the bottom of containers and using well-draining soil. 2. Vertical gardening. Grow your plants vertically using trellises, shelves, or hanging pots. This method is ideal for small spaces and works well for crops like beans, cucumbers, and spinach. 3. Grow bag farming. Fabric grow bags are affordable and portable. They're excellent for growing root vegetables like potatoes, cocoyam, and onions. Place them in secure areas to minimize theft. 4. Indoor gardening. Set up an indoor garden using windowsills or grow lights. Crops like lettuce, herbs, and microgreens thrive indoors and can be harvested quickly. 5. Hydroponics or aquaponics. If possible, set up a small hydroponic system to grow plants without soil. This compact method is ideal for urban areas and less vulnerable to theft. 6. Reduce food waste. Avoid wasting food. Leftovers can be used as compost or fed to animals. Ensure nothing is wasted. Engage in recycling processes to save money, time, and energy. 7. Community collaboration. Form cooperatives with trusted neighbors to create shared, protected gardens. The security of your community farm should be a collective effort. No external threats, such as cattle rearers or intruders, should be allowed to jeopardize your food supply, as that would pose a threat to your life. Lastly, let us not give up on solving our food problem. It is a fundamental issue that demands our attention. A hungry man is an angry man. Let's act now and reclaim our ability to feed ourselves, our families, and our nations. Together, I believe we can do this. Read next, Part 5. Read previous, Part 3. Read next, Making Sense of Our Strengths. Will you like to write a book, share your story, ideas, or knowledge in a book? Now it's easier than ever. In 3 weeks, your book will be written and published. Send a message to bookmindsgmail.com. Get my books on Amazon, my Amazon books. If you want customized songs for you or your loved one's birthday, wedding, or any ceremony, I Say Music got you. Contact sopiansofgojmail.com. You can also check out these posts. 1. The role of Africa in the ongoing wars. 2. Africa's nuclear weapon. 3. Democracy is a scam in Africa. Here's what works. L1. 4. What to do when you are confused. Kindly drop your comments, like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.